Well, hey YouTube, it's Elvis Ammo here. Hey, today I wanted to show you my disaster. Alright, now a lot of you guys that have been around for a long time watching my videos have seen me just put this press through its paces. I mean, I really have. I've always wondered how this press has held up as long as it has. You know, I mean, I've obviously, you know, you guys have seen me in the past. I've used this thing for some things that it's, you know, probably not designed for, you know, for as much leverage as I've used with it. But I love this little press so much that I am definitely going to get another one. I will call Lee and talk to them, and not sure what they'll do, but this is what happened. Now, the process that I'm using today on this press is swaging. So I'm using my RCBS primer pocket swaging tool. Alright, so it has this die in here, and the case, I don't need to take it out. I know the guys, this don't look like much. It really don't, and I know it's not much. It's just a tiny little single stage press with just all of this room that you need for so many different things all around it. Okay, I can just get in here and do anything that I want. I especially love sizing bullets on it and trimming brass on it. Well, I was using my beast originally, the RCBS Rock Chucker, and when I was using it, it just didn't swage as well as this press because of its flat, solid design, I guess, where what you do is you just swage these primer pockets on this brass. You set it on here, and this little stem, the brass goes right up into it like that, and this bottoms out in the bottom of the case, and this swaging mechanism here swages your crimps out of the primer pocket. So you just run it up and push it really hard, and you swage that primer pocket. And when I was doing it on my Rock Chucker, it was just so hard to get the brass off of the swaging base here. You know, so I was having to really slam it, you know, to get it off of there. Well, it just so happens that this press, the way it's set up, works a little bit better for me because of this stupid little design that I use. I just use this old piece of metal right here that I've had for years, and I set it down over there like that, and I set this down over the top of that, and what that does is whenever the brass is sitting on here, when you push this press up, this bottom plate pushes the brass off of the swager. Alright, and because of the way this is set up with this wire here that I use, I think it just knocks it off just a slight angle and pushes it, so the brass always comes right off. Well, I always use this for swaging, but I was especially hard on it today, and it broke. As I was pushing down on it, swaging, it just finally gave away and broke like this. Alright, now I really don't have anything terrible to say about the press or Lee or anything. This is just cast aluminum, obviously, and it's held up all these years with all of the things that I've done to this press. I've run so many pieces of ammo through here. It's unbelievable. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys and bring you along. And you can either laugh or cry with me, because I've done both. But I cry that I don't have this anymore for right now when I'm really wanting to use it. But I laugh just because I can't believe it hasn't already happened. So anyway, I'll let you guys know how this will be handled, and I'll be honest, I don't. If Lee wants to replace it, that's going to be a blessing, and if they don't, I'm going to be just fine, and I'm going to buy another one just because I love it so much. But I have really abused it. So there we go. I just you know, here it is. You know, this is just one of those examples where you have a press that you really love, and you love to use it for little just little reasons that make things a little better, and this is an example of that. But this press being an open, just there's nothing, no obstacles in the way, has made me very happy over the years, because of the things that I can do with it so conveniently. Anyway, YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I've got some cool stuff coming. I'm going to do a video on using rifle primers for pistols and pistol primers for rifles, and I'm also going to find out, you know, does our really old primers, do they still work if they were just left in a shed with no air conditioning of any sort, and that kind of thing. I have some primers from the 70s, and we're going to try those out and see if they work. With the primer crisis that we're in, a lot of us have old primers and don't want to use them because we're scared they're going to fail, that kind of thing. We're going to talk about that and kind of go through those line by line, kind of like that. YouTube, I'll see you in the next video.